You were not, I think, very happy with the Speaker, John Bercow, today when he allowed that amendment on your motion, which forces the Prime Minister to come back and say what a Plan B would be. But why were you angry? He was simply reflecting what MPs wanted.
So this is really important. It was nothing to do with the policy. The policy is fine. It's, it's not damaging in any way.
So you don't object to the Prime Minister being forced to come back with a Plan B?
I mean, I voted against it, so I do object, but my concern was not with the policy.
Okay.
My concern is, as articulated by my colleague Peter Bone, the MP for Wellingborough, he was the first person who raised a point of order saying, I myself, Peter Bone, tried to put down an amendment to this business motion today, and I was told it was not amendable and not debatable. Now, it wasn't only Peter Bone. There were a number of members on opposition benches as well as on the government's benches who tried to put down amendments, and they were all told, you cannot amend this motion and it will not be debated. So my concern, my very grave concern, is that the role of the Speaker of the House of Commons is to be the guardian of the rules that the House of Commons abides by, writes for itself in this document that Anushka referred to, Erskine May document. Very long-standing. Parliament makes its own rules. We then all abide by them. And what happened today was that the Speaker, instead of being the guardian of the rules, decided to unilaterally change the rules.
So do you think he's not being impartial? Do you think he is favouring the anti-Brexit?
Well, no, it's because, as I say, it's not a matter of the policy. For me, this is a very serious issue of procedure because...
But does it mean that he's not impartial?
I don't have a view on that.
So why do you think he did? Why do you think
I've no idea why he did it. I've no idea why he did it. But what it does is it creates a very damaging precedent because the point is the definition of a particular word called forthwith, which if a motion is to be put forthwith, it means it's not debatable and it's not amendable. And it doesn't only apply to House motions. It applies to a whole raft of legislation. So now I, as Leader of the Commons, need to go away and take advice on whether, in fact, this precedent requires wholesale changes to the way we do things. It's extremely concerning from a procedural point of view. And it doesn't just damage me, it damages all of Parliament. It damages the way in which we run our business.
Just give me an illustration of what damage it would do, then.
Well, because, in a sense, what it means is that you cannot be certain that a procedure that the House understands that's set out in Erskine May that's been used in this way...
Does that mean he has to go?
Well, that is not the same question at all. I mean, that is a matter for him, as we know.
Well, you seem to have lost confidence in him.
Well, I am very concerned about the decision that was taken today because of the precedent it sets.
Have you lost confidence in his ability to essentially interpret the rules of the House of Commons in a fair way?
I have the greatest regard for the incredibly senior and responsible and powerful role of the Speaker of the House of Commons.
The role? I'm talking about the person.
And what that individual needs to do is to always demonstrate their impartiality.
So he's failed in that sense?
Well, I've been very clear. I am very concerned about the particular decision taken today.
Andrea Leadsom, very good to see you. Come back.